Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a political scandal that has rocked Washington, former Senator Robert Menendez corruption case. This isn't just another case of a politician gone rogue. It involves suitcases of cash, stacks of gold bars, and even a Mercedes-Benz convertible. It's like something out of a crime drama, except this time, it's real life. So, let's break this down. How did a seasoned politician with nearly 2 decades in the Senate end up convicted on 16 felony charges? What does this say about corruption in American politics? And what happens next? First, a quick recap of the case. In July 2023, Menendez was convicted on all charges, making history as the first U.S. senator found guilty of illegally acting as a foreign agent. FBI agents had raided his home in New Jersey and discovered nearly $500,000 in cash, some of it literally stuffed into jacket pockets, along with $150,000 in gold bars and a flashy Mercedes-Benz convertible. At his sentencing hearing, Federal District Judge Sidney Stein had some harsh words. At some point, you lost your way. Instead of working for the public good, you started working for your own good. Harsh, but fair. And to make things even more dramatic, his wife, Nadine Menendez, has also been indicted. Her trial is set to start in March, and Menendez has been given until June to begin his sentence so he can attend. Now, let's talk about the key questions. First, why did this happen? Corruption in politics is nothing new, but Menendez's case stands out because of its sheer brazenness. His actions weren't subtle backroom deals. They were practically textbook examples of what not to do if you want to avoid getting caught. According to prosecutors, he was accepting bribes from businessmen with ties to Egypt in exchange for political favors. He allegedly helped secure deals that benefited foreign interests while positioning himself as an influential player in U.S. foreign policy. This raises an uncomfortable reality. How many other politicians are engaging in similar activities, but just haven't been caught yet? The history of political corruption in the U.S. Menendez case is far from the first instance of a U.S. senator being caught in a web of corruption. Let's take a moment to look at some historical parallels. Abscam scandal. 1978–1980. This FBI sting operation exposed multiple U.S. senators and congressmen accepting bribes from undercover agents posing as Middle Eastern businessmen. This case bears a striking resemblance to Menendez's situation, as it also involved foreign interests and bribery. William Dollar Bill Jefferson, 2009. The former Louisiana congressman was caught with $90,000 in bribe money hidden in his freezer. Sound familiar? Menendez's stash of cash and gold bars echoes Jefferson's reckless methods. Rod Blagojevich, 2008. The former governor of Illinois attempted to sell Barack Obama's vacant Senate seat to the highest bidder. He was convicted and sentenced to 14 years in prison. These cases highlight a recurring theme. When politicians are in power too long, some of them begin to believe they are untouchable. The national security threat. One of the most alarming aspects of the Menendez case is the allegation that he was acting as an illegal foreign agent. This is a direct threat to national security. The U.S. has strict laws, like the Foreign Agents Registration Act, FARA, designed to prevent politicians from working on behalf of foreign governments. When a high-ranking official like Menendez engages in this kind of activity, it can compromise sensitive information and influence policy in ways that benefit foreign entities over American interests. Public reaction and the future of the Democratic Party. Menendez's downfall has not gone unnoticed by the public or his own party. The Democratic Party, already dealing with a tumultuous political landscape, has swiftly distanced itself from him. But the damage is done. Scandals like this erode public trust and fuel anti-establishment sentiment. According to a recent Pew Research Center survey, trust in government remains near historic lows, with only 20% of Americans saying they trust the federal government to do what is right most of the time. Cases like Menendez only reinforce the public's belief that politicians are out for themselves. Legal consequences and broader implications. So what happens next? Menendez will begin his sentence in June, but the investigation into his dealings may continue. Legal experts speculate that additional charges could surface, especially if new evidence emerges during his wife's trial. Furthermore, This case is likely to inspire calls for greater political accountability. Some lawmakers are already pushing for stricter campaign finance laws and enhanced oversight to prevent future corruption scandals. Closing thoughts. At the end of the day, Menendez's story serves as a stark reminder that power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. But will this be the scandal that finally leads to real political reform, or will it just be another footnote in the long history of American political corruption? Let us know in the comments. Do you think Menendez is an outlier, or just the tip of the iceberg? And what measures do you think should be taken to prevent future corruption? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into current affairs. Until next time, stay informed, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.